Hey y'all, I'm Tian Hansen, and today I have the wonderful opportunity to teach you guys about Booker T. Washington, who is one of our educational giants. And I'm really excited because he was not only an influential character in the African American community, but also in the education system today. So to start off, one of my favorite quotes from him is that I have learned that success is not to be measured not so much by the position one has reached in life, as by the obstacles which he had to overcome while trying to succeed. And for me, this is really important because during Booker T's Washington life, he had many trials and challenges in trying to reach his goals and be able to receive an education. And so I feel like plays a big role throughout his life. So to start off, Booker T. Washington's journey started on April 5th, 1856, and he was born to a living mother named Jane, and she worked on a plantation farm, and as a result, Booker T. Washington was born into slavery, so growing up, he did not have the opportunity to attend school, and he had to work a lot. And so one day while he was working out on the plantation, he was walking by one of the houses, and he looked inside, and he saw these students sitting at a desk and had books open reading. And ever since then, that sparked a desire for him to receive an education. But even though at this time this was very unacceptable, his mom saw this desire in him to learn, and she purchased books for him to help learn the basic alphabet and some terms to help him learn and grow. It wasn't until the year 1866 when he was working for Miss Ruffner, who saw his desire and his hard work and his dedication to receive an education, that she allowed him to spend 1 hour during the winter to go to school and to learn and grow and learn more than what he was able to receive from his mom. It was later on in his life, in 1872, Booker T. Washington left his home and he went to the Hampton Normal Agricultural Institute that was in Virginia. And so he walked 500 miles to get there. And when he got there, he was able to convince the administration to let him to attend school, and he was also able to get a job as the janitor to work and pay for his tuition. It was there as he was working that he was able to meet General Samuel C. Armstrong, and he was a very influential character in his education. He was his mentor, and he helped him get to where he needed to go. And so with this, he was able to graduate in the year 1875 with high marks. And after this, he went to go work at a school in Malden, Virginia. And while he was there, he attended Wayland Seminary that was over in Washington, D.C. And so another key role that General Armstrong played was after the Alabama legislation gave a $2,000 grant to build a school called Tuskegee College. They asked General Armstrong who they should appoint to be the next headmaster, and he chose Booker T. Washington to take over. And it was through this that Booker T. Washington was able to implement a lot of his philosophies. And so his philosophy of education was that students can be able to receive economic success in life as they learn the industrial through industrial education, when that means that they would learn skills that they needed to be successful in their career. And so it was through this, as he was headmaster, that he was able to help the school grow, and he was able to inform and be a head figure of leading African Americans in obtaining an education and showing the importance of it and how it can change lives. And so another cool, interesting fact about Booker T. Washington's life is that in 1901 he had the amazing opportunity to go and eat dinner with our president Theodore Roosevelt. And Theodore Roosevelt, he reached out to him a lot for a lot of various matters, especially racial matters, and so this was really cool because no one had been able to do this at this time. And so Booker T. Washington was able to establish himself and be able to become well known and to show how important education was. And so with his philosophies of teaching and showing the importance of being able to learn trade, I have seen it in my education, such as attending middle school and high school, of the preparation of learning the basics and basic elements and subjects that are needed for me to progress as a teacher. And so I've also seen it, Booker T. Washington philosophy in school helped produce many teachers in the community, and I've had lots of great teachers who have influenced my lives that are African American, and I am so grateful for our teachers today who do all the hard work. And I hope you guys enjoy learning about Booker T. Washington as much as I did. So thanks guys, bye!